Dear Cecilia, if a guy thinks you're very attractive and he asks you for your IG, except your phone number, what does that mean?
I hate when men do this.
Hmm.
To you know what? I've seen this both ways. I've seen this where men are just more connected with social media
Hmm.
and they want to know more about you, what you do, your lifestyle, mutual friends, where you be at, where you hang. They also want to see what you look like in
Hmm.
in person, and just like your lifestyle.
Hmm.
I find that when men are asking me for my Instagram, they want to know if you a club girl, do you be on vacations? Are you modest? Do you be
Hmm.
on the internet naked? Are you posting, memes? Like
Hmm.
what kind of vibe do you give off? And also just like that seeing more
Of
pictures
you.
of you,
Hmm.
so they want to see different hairstyles, different side profiles, different outfits. And so I've seen that, but I also have seen it in like just men that have no deep intentions with
Hmm.
you, and just Instagram is just another follower, another add-on, and they end up in the liking your stories phase
Hmm.
for forever.
Hmm.
Actually, with no intention to. I think some people feel connected
Hmm.
through social media. I do not give my social media out when I first meet somebody.
I'm
I,
with.
I don't
Yep.
ever give it out for obvious reasons,
Hmm.
because I want to scare the man child. I don't
You
want to
said scare
scare
them off. Yeah,
them.
I think to me, like social media is entertainment. So if you give a guy your Instagram and that's the main way that you are communicating, then you're kind of a part of his entertainment. Like right, like so you're a part of the same
Mhm.
scrolling where he's looking at football or I like OnlyFans models or like podcasts he's listening to, and the same thing with the stories, right? Like none of it actually means anything. So I agree with you. Like let's just exchange phone numbers. Like that's a different type of medium that requires more intentionality, right? It's
Yeah.
like if you text me, like we're kind of having a conversation that it's hard to kind of just drop out of and like pop back into, right? Like it kind of keeps the momentum going. So to me, I feel like the best bet is to avoid the Instagram and give the phone number, and you can
Yeah.
just politely say like, oh, I really prefer, I'm not really a social girly. Like
Yes.
I'm kind of old school. Like love to give you my number, exchange numbers. Yeah.
Have you seen it where you've given your phone number and the Instagram and they default to the Instagram and they're
Yep.
literally communicating with you
Mm-hmm.
like they don't have your phone number?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
This is
Until you
why
stop responding
responding,
and then they start texting you
ignore,
and you're like, oh, so you do have my
and then you're
number.
gonna mute their stories and they'll never see you in those, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's interesting. But I think you're right. It's like it's a part of like their daily kind of entertainment. They
Mm-hmm.
want to scroll, they want to look at your pictures, they want to see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It's almost like this voyage thing that I think
Mm-hmm.
men can have as in this like creepy kind of way, that they just want you to be the object of their
Mm-hmm.
eye. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's just I think that there are men that just literally like looking and observing other people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And it's
particularly women.
Yeah, and it's also like, oh, no harm, no foul, right? They could have a girlfriend or be with somebody else, and but now they have, like you said, access to you, right?
Yeah.
And like your comings and goings, what you're doing in like your lifestyle. And it's kind of, you think about it, if a guy was like, oh, we know how annoyed we get as women when a guy's like, send me another pic. Send me a pic that you ain't sent to nobody else. Send me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Me,
Right. See me when it's on Instagram.
yeah, yeah, that's not on Instagram. So it's kind of like that type of annoyance, but like now they have access to like everything that you're kind of putting out there, and on some extent prematurely, right? Because they don't
Yeah.
really know you or need that level of access to you when they can get to know you directly, right? If they really have the intentionality to do that.
And I don't like when I give my Instagram and we don't have a connection. The
Mm-hmm.
connection doesn't sustain itself. And then now you just have all these
Yep.
weird men. This is how I feel about when people add their Instagram to their bios,
Mm-hmm.
to their social media, and
Mm-hmm.
they connect it. It's like now you have 100 men from an app that you don't know that's
Mm-hmm.
able to look at you and see you. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a very, very weird thing. But yeah, I think that men just honestly just want to watch. They want to see more pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's a sign that they maybe don't not looking for anything serious.
Serious.
Yeah. Because, like, why wouldn't you want the front row seat?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be in general admissions, baby?
Mm-hmm.
That's for everybody. That's a commoner spot.
Mm-hmm.
If you see me live in the flesh, you should be asking for the VIP ticket, which is my phone number, personal access to me.
Absolutely. And trying to get that date planned, right? So we know the
Hello?
guys that move with intentionality, they get the phone number, they get on your calendar, they stay on your calendar,
Yes.
right? Because they are moving with that type of feeling towards you. So to me, I'm kind of like, it's given you're a collectible.
And also,
It's like,
too,
I'm not a collectible,
I
right?
think
Like,
it's an age thing as well. Like, I wonder if he's young.
mhm.
The young boys love to be on the internet.
But I've seen also in a lot of dating profiles now, like people put their like their handles, and I'm kind of like, so what is that? Am I supposed to follow you? Or
No, my favorite is I don't be on here that much.
Right.
I don't be on here. Send me a DM on, and I will not.
ever.
Yeah, ever.
Ever.
That's one of my favorites. Oh, I don't be on here like that, so keep me on IG. Like, no. No, I think it's an age thing. I feel like a mature man, he's not gonna ask for your Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Instagram has a lot of different things now. If you send a reel from your phone, it's gonna tell you who sent like your page.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
Yes. Girl, I didn't caught a couple of my little boo's page that because I don't follow them and they don't follow me, and a couple of them. Airport Bay, I couldn't find him, and then he
sent
sent
you
me a
something.
reel, and it said from such and such follow. It said follow or yeah.
Oh,
if you
Instagram
send
is exposing.
yes, if you send someone a reel from phone to phone, it will send them the page that it came from.
Wow. Instagram is exposing.
Exposing people. So yes, there's that. Okay, we are on to our voicemail number 3. Tired, intentional, and losing hope. Oh, baby.